Hi, I'm Ryan Mayo. I'm the owner of Take Flight Aviation, and I'm here today to talk to you about our professional pilot training program. Take Flight offers a unique experience with our training programs. It gives you the opportunity to take a multifaceted approach to allow you to get from zero-time experience into a profession as a career aviator. The first step in our professional pilot training program is the private pilot license. From there, you'll go into the instrument rating, and from the instrument rating, you'll go into the commercial rating. Our commercial rating also offers you 12 hours of multi-engine instruction included in the rating. That's unique to our program. Nobody else in the country has a program designed like that. We have all of these programs approved under our 141 training program. Once you get done with your commercial rating, this allows you to immediately sit and take your multi-engine commercial check ride. And from there, you'll begin to work on your certified flight instructor rating, which will provide you the first job in the industry as a working pilot. Our pilots work for us, and generally over the course of 18 to 24 months, they're able to obtain the hours they need, which is 1,500 hours, which allows them to get what they call an ATP or Airline Transport Pilot Certificate, and then you can begin to work your career as an airline pilot. Generally, we see our average student complete the course in 6 to 9 months. That's a 5-day-a-week schedule, sometimes more than that, and that allows you to have 3-hour block sessions, which allows you to complete all of the training in a concerted fashion where you're able to start, like I said, zero experience all the way to the end of being a certified flight instructor and beginning your job. Our average flight instructor is working, over 1,000 hours a year. They get about probably 700 to 800 flight hours a year. So if you need 1,500 and you came through at around 250, let's say, to make easy math, to get the extra 1,250 hours, you're talking about basically 2 years or less, and you're ready to go to the next level. You get your private pilot rating, you get your instrument rating, you get your commercials. These are all single engine ratings. Then you'll get your multi-commercial rating, your certified flight instructor rating, your CFII, which allows you to instruct in instruments with the flight instructor rating, and then you'll get your multi-engine instructor rating. That rating will also allow you to teach into our commercial 141 programs, where we can teach the same students that, like yourself, that came out of our programs and are able to now go on and convey that same information that you learned from your instructors, many of whom will now be in the airlines. We fly Diamond DA-40s for the professional pilot training program, one of the safest aircraft in the industry. It's a great training platform. The platform offers G1000 full digital avionics. Not the same avionics you're going to see in a professional setting, but the same visuals that you're going to get. And you're going to get used to operating in a digital format, which is going to make you more prepared for the future. And that's unique. Not every school in this country is offering that. Out of all the schools in the country that are currently training, less than 3/4 are probably training with full digital platforms. There's just not enough access to that level of equipment. The aircraft are maintained in our facility through our Diamond Service Center. We service all of our aircraft here on site. One of the biggest advantages that you'll see is that you're able to go downstairs with your instructor. During those phases, if you have questions that maybe just a book or flat theory can't convey to you, you can go down to the shop and speak to our director of maintenance or any of the other line technicians that we have. And they can show you physically actually some of the items that may come up. It's a great look at actually what you're going to be operating for building confidence and safety, but also you get to see the types of inspections that go on in a commercially operated environment right in front of you, which is a huge advantage for the customers. We have 100% job placement. We just sent 7 guys this past December into the airlines, and we have pretty much 3/4 of the existing staff that's planning on doing the same thing. Right now, the jobs are very plentiful, and they forecast to be for over the next decade. So this is a great time to start your career in aviation if you're looking for it. It's one of the few industries that exists where you can get a return on your money. You can finance all the way up to 20 years of the licensing if you want. They have different packages for that. They're partially based on credit. Some of them are also based on merit. We strongly encourage that you look at the different options and take a loan based on your personal needs. But we definitely can help you with financing if that's something that you're going to need. So every month you have the opportunity to enroll. The goal going forward is to put you into a class where we pair you up with another student and you can work together, not only to help you study, but also to prepare you for what's next. And you'll probably wind up being flight instructors at the same time when you come on board. So it allows you to start with people and trail your training path with another person that's on the same level you are. So each rating you'll be paired with 2 instructors. In case somebody's sick or they're away, you'll always make sure your training will continue. The goal of everything we do here is to get you in, get your entire training program laid out from start to finish per rating. So the first rating is the private pilot, 35 lessons. We will book your entire 35 lessons out. You'll know your start date, you'll know your end date, and we'll build that around the schedule that we both agree on when you come in to discuss. Take Flight Aviation as a company flies a little over 1,000 hours a month, 12 months of the year. We don't see many variations. Obviously in December, sometimes it could be a little bit less because of holidays. You're gonna have opportunities to fly. We adjust our schedules based on daylight hours for the fall. You're going to have the support of our entire staff, managerial all the way down to your line instructors that are teaching you, maintenance staff, and the management. There's no better operation in the country that's going to come in and support everything that you want to be as far as becoming a professional pilot and then supporting you as an employee once you work here for your first job. Here in Southern California, two of the busiest airspaces in the country. Many people get based out of here for working for regional airlines or mainlines in particular. So training in New York and then getting job opportunities in New York is a great thing for many pilots. Orange County Airport, the airport that we train at, is a non-towered field. So for somebody new but starting out, even though you're going to deal with all the complexities of the airspaces that surround us here in New York City, you're allowed to digest the information in a much more palatable fashion, which allows you to progress at a manner that doesn't overly challenge your skill sets, but gives you just enough and allows you to move along at a fashion where you don't feel overwhelmed by what's happening. We designed all of our own programs, and when we designed our own programs, we did that for one reason, not just because we didn't have anything else to do and we decided we wanted to write a training syllabus. We had looked at all of the training syllabuses that were out there that were basically designed to offer any school that wanted to start training in a professional 141 environment with a syllabus to give them guidelines. The problem is they were all built generically. So we built and designed a syllabus and then vetted it and then revised it in order to provide a quality program from start to finish that allowed you to get the best of everything you need, meeting all of the federal regulation requirements that are needed in order to get the ratings. It creates good quality skills within you as a pilot, and again, provides you a strong foundation. Think of it as building a house, right? The private pilot will be your foundation. The instrument will be the first and second levels of your house, and then the commercial will be the roof, and then we finish it off with all of the other pleasantries with the multi-engine commercial and the certified flight instructor and the multi-engine instructor and the certified flight instructor with instrument privileges. These things allow you to progress in a fashion that's capable and manageable for you as a new aspiring pilot and allows you to see the beginning and then the end in a short period of time and get to work. The quicker you can move into a working job where you're getting reimbursed for the expenses you put out is important, and it's probably never been more important than it is today.